In this video, we're going to discuss the family tree of Mochtar Riady, founder and chairman of Lippo Group. Mochtar Riady was dubbed as the magic man of bank marketing. He was a reliable banking practitioner rich in ideas and creative in his solutions. Mochtar Riady primed his children to be skilled business people. He always advised his grandchildren to build on their respective successes. James and Stephen Riady, his fourth and fifth child, also the second and third son, are the successors of the Riady family businesses. Mochtar became an Indonesian financial magnate, founder and chairman of Lippo Group, which has an estimated $8 billion in revenue. Lippo Group has ventured into retail, healthcare, real estate, media, and education. He is also one of the most acknowledged business magnates in Southeast Asia and internationally recognized for his achievements. He successfully pioneered the Lippo Group and founded the Mochtar Riady Institute for Nanotechnology and Pelita Harapan University, besides reinvigorating Bank Central Asia. Mochtar Riady, or Lee Motie, was born in 1929 in Malang, but spent 6 years at his ancestral village in Fujian before returning back to Indonesia. He then started exploring business ideas and started his own bike shop at the age of 22 and paved his own path to become an entrepreneur. He married Lee May, now Suryawati Lydia, initially against his father's wishes. He helped her parents in Jember to grow their business so that he could marry her. Okay, now let's have a look at Riady's family tree all the way until his third generation. Mochtar has 6 children, 3 sons and 3 daughters: Rosy, Andre Taufan, Liliane Lanny, James, Stephen, and Minny Riady. In addition, he has 22 grandchildren and 49 great-grandchildren. It's a massive family indeed. Rosy Riady is the wife of Dato Sri Tahir, the founder of the Mayapada Group, an Indonesian-based conglomerate found in 1986 that specializes in finance, insurance, health, property, and retail. Notice that these are pretty similar to the Lippo Group. Tahir started this with a garment and textile manufacturing business, and 4 years later, he founded Bank Mayapada. He is on the board of trustees at the University of California, Berkeley. In addition to that, President Joko Widodo appointed Tahir to the Presidential Advisory Council in 2019. Rosy has 4 children: Jane, Grace, Victoria, and Jonathan. Jane is the Vice President Director at Mayapada Bank, whereas Grace and Victoria are directors at Mayapada Hospital. Currently, Grace frequently interviews people on her Instagram account. Jonathan, the youngest son, is the President Commissioner of Mayapada Bank. All of her children follow their father's business, and although they are close to the Riady family, they aren't involved in any Lippo businesses. Andrew Taufan Riady has 4 known children: Howard, Nita, Michael, and Michelle Riady. Michelle is married to Isaac Bliss Tanihaha, CEO of PT Baja Bahagia Sejahtera. There seems to be a disharmony between Mochtar and Andrew, as Andrew has disappeared from the public view. While Mochtar detests smoking, his son is an active smoker who cooperated with cigarette manufacturers. Lani Riady was born in 1955 and currently lives in Massachusetts. She married Sutekjo Choko Raharjo, and they have 4 children: Alex, Avril, David, and Sharon. David Chokro Raharjo is married to Julia Tan. David runs a podcast called Detox, The Real Questions. The youngest, Sharon Chokro Raharjo, is the CEO of Sky Utama, a company which owns parking spaces. This company is relatively unpopular with people, as many reviews claim that this company abuses their power to offer bad services with high prices. The KPPU, an Indonesian antitrust agency, investigated Sky Parking in 2019 for its suspected monopoly behaviors, since it only permits payments to be made by OVO, a Lippo Group application. James Tjahaja Riady is married to Eileen Hambali, who has helped provide education and healthcare to poor communities in Papua. They have 4 children together: Carolyn, John, Stephanie, and Henry Riady. Carolyn is currently the Deputy President Director of Siloam Hospital. Meanwhile, her sister, Stephanie, is the executive director at Pelita Harapan Educational Foundation. Henry is a director at Berita Satu TV. Henry studied at the University of Southern California. John, by being the elder grandson, holds the post of director in Lippo Group and is the CEO of Lippo Karawaci. In 2015, John married Chu Xuan Wei, daughter of Chu Hua Seng, the founder and CEO of Raffles Education Corp Limited in Singapore. It seems as though John's marriage to Xuan Wei is a sign of some kind of indirect alliance between Pelita Harapan Educational Foundation in Indonesia and Raffles Education Corp in Singapore. Caroline Riady is married to Suharto Joyonegoro, son of Hamid Joyonegoro. Their family owns ABC Group and Orang Tua. This marriage marks the unification of Lippo Group and the Orang Tua Group. Meanwhile, Caroline's sister Stephanie Riady is married to Subroto Joyonegoro, who is also the son of Hamid and works at the Orang Tua Group as an entrepreneur. Interestingly, Subroto is Suharto's brother. This means that the Joyonegoro brothers are both married to the Riady sisters. Henry married Alexandra Yasa. Her father is the brother-in-law of the Orang Tua chief Hussein Joyonegoro, who is also part of the Joyonegoro family. If you are curious about the Joyonegoro family, who are also conglomerates, check out our video about them. Stephen Riady is the executive chairman of the real estate company OUE. He married Shinchi Leonardi and has 3 children, Brian, Jennifer, and Jessica Riady. His daughter Jessica is married to Abram Melchizedek Suhardiman, an executive director at Healthway Medical Corporation. It was reported that the singer Jason Mraz sang at their wedding in Jakarta. Minny Riady is director of Pelita Harapan Educational Foundation. She manages Lippo Group's business ventures both locally and internationally. She is married to Jeffrey Kus Wonsono and has 3 children, Charles, Beverly, and Anthony. Anthony is a director at Berita Satu Media Holdings. In his autobiography titled Mochtar Riady, My Life Story, he said that he has groomed his 2nd son, James, and 3rd son, Stephen, to take over the Lippo Group. James is in charge of the group's businesses in Indonesia, while Stephen manages its overseas operations. But Mochtar didn't hand over his company to the 2 sons straight away. Before doing that, he educated his sons and pushed them out into the world, making them seasoned businessmen before taking over Lippo. Mochtar believed that it is important for his children, as well as his grandchildren, to acquire the skills and opportunities they would need to manage a business on their own. All members of the Riady family successfully developed the family business down to its 3rd generation. One notable characteristic of the Riady family is that they are devout Christians. They are not hesitant to mix their business with religion. For example, their Pelita Harapan educational institutions pride themselves for being a Christ-centered school with Reformed Christian values. Their Siloam Hospital has a cross in its logo. The Riady family is also very involved in Reformed Millennium Center Indonesia, a 12,000 square meter mega church located in Kemayoran, which has its own museum, university, and an orchestra hall. Their view on Christianity is an expansive one, meaning that they aim to spread Christianity in Indonesia. This is not an easy task considering Indonesia has the world's largest Muslim population. The Riadys were previously heavily criticized for their mission to Christianize Indonesian villages with lower socioeconomic status. The Riady strategy in mixing religion with business has also garnered criticisms overseas, especially towards James Riady. Some have expressed concerns that he is a, quote, corrupt globalist billionaire influencing America's reformed community, end quote. This is because James has previously made illegal campaign contributions to Bill Clinton, a close friend of his. James pleaded guilty and as a result, he was fined and was also banned from the United States. James also donated to many conservative Christian organizations in the United States. Another notable scandal from the Riady family is Meikarta, which is a planned city project in Bekasi, West Java, aimed to become a modern city of international scale. Mekarta was advertised to become a pristine alternative to Jakarta, which is now sinking and choked up. Right from the get-go, Mekarta was heavily criticized by the general public to be a cheesy, elitist vision that promotes more gentrification and glorifies the wealth gap. In 2019, James Riady was investigated by the Corruption Eradication Commission for allegedly being complicit in the bribing of the ex-regent of Bekasi some $737,000 American dollars to get the permissions to build Mekarta. Bartholomew Toto, ex-directing president of Lippo Cikarang, was found guilty for the bribery scandal and a year later was sentenced to 2 years in prison. James walked away scot-free. Mochtar Riady, the main patriarch of the Lippo Group, is a true self-made billionaire who started from nothing. His massive success is an evidence to his shrewdness and ability to adapt through changing times. The Riady family is also a good example of using arranged marriages to build valuable business partnerships. But despite their massive success, the Riady family seems to be a complicated clan with lots of unspoken, uncovered scandals due to their very private nature. As the public guesses what they're up to next, the Riady family will keep working together to expand their wealth. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video to be helpful, give a thumbs up and please like and subscribe to the NT3 channel. We really will appreciate it.